Everybody's microphone is working? Hold this, Stacy. Is it blue now? Yeah. On the back. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. It is 6:36 p.m. And I'd like to call the regular board meeting and district safety plan public hearing to order. Eleanor, if you can turn off your mic for me. Perfect. All right, can we have a roll call, please?
Mr. Distal? Present hold.
Hold it.
Present hold.
Here.
Ms. Norwood?
Present.
Ms. Chiarenza? Ms. McDonald?
Present.
Mr. Cummins?
Present. If we can please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, so let's get started with our district safety plan public hearing. We have presenters, Mr. Ma, Mr. Wilson, and Mr. Robert Kelly. Take it over, Mr. Ma.
Thank you, Mr. Board President, Mr. Cummings. Good evening, community members, rest of the board members. We have at the podium this evening, Deputy Superintendent Wilson. He's going to lead this discussion on our district safety plan public hearing, go through some logistics and how do we get to this point and what's next. So without further delay, Mr. Wilson.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, board trustees. Good evening, Superintendent Mott, and good evening to the public. As stated, I'm Mr. Wilson, the Deputy Superintendent. For this year's district safety plan, the district went in direction of using Altera's consultants. So they comprised our district safety plan and gave us some feedback on information that would be necessary, added to fluff it up a little to make it more robust. And most of the things I just wanted to point out is the areas that the district safety plan, for those that might not be aware of the district safety plan is a public facing document, which is separate from what is called a building safety plan. The building safety plans are private to the building. Of course, we all know, if we can think about it, the reason why it wouldn't be public. The district safety plan only covers certain specific areas, and I'm just going to go over those areas. And then as you could be able to see from it's already out in the public for review. And then what will happen is if we get any feedback from the public comments, we'll take those considerations or if it's necessary to make any adjustments. And then there'll be a formal presentation for the adoption of the district safety plan once that is, and then that is uploaded to the state. But I just want to make sure you understand that it's covered. The leadership and governance piece is what was covered. Our district safety team. So our district safety team, we know that we have what's called a SAVE committee, which can be the district safety team, but the board does have the right to appoint district safety team members for the district safety teams, just so everyone understands that the SAVE committee can be one and such, but the board does have the right to assign a separate district safety team that wouldn't be the SAVE committee. It's up to the local LEA. Then also it talks about our preventions and intervention strategies that we use. As you know, our district has P3 tips line. We also have our Navigate 360 suite, which has anonymous tipping. P3 tips allows any anonymous person, individual student to alert the district of a situation. And then what we have internally in the district is called Detect, all from our Navigate 360 suite, which will detect any emails, text messages that are going from the students or staff to each other. And that alert is then sent to the superintendent or according to the building itself and to be addressed. Our internal people are our SEL counselors that really handle this and our crisis intervention workers. So if any of those issues come about, then they're alerted to it because they're on the platform as well. And then they move accordingly to detect if there's something serious of nature. Of course, if it's something, of course, very serious, we have which we're good for. We have our local SROs inside the building. So Officer Gerst or Karen Zerba will be notified immediately. And then either synchronously or after they do the investigation, they turn it over to them and then allow them to proceed if necessary, especially if it's a threat of a shooting or a weapon or that. Our SROs will then go to the family's house to just verify if there's even access or anything like that. So our internal practices is that. And then the other thing is our training drills and exercises. All buildings have the requirement of doing the fire drills, doing the lockdowns, shelter drills, and then one evacuation drill as well. And then, of course, staff training requirements. As we said, we're getting trained. We'll have the safety committee. The people, Mr. Kelly is not here today, but he will be at the next meeting to explain the upcoming trainings that he will have provided throughout the year, and also with an agenda of the Safe Committee calendar for the year. And then also proactive building security. As you know, we have security safety monitors only in our secondary. Of course, we only have them in the middle school and high school. We have 8 full-time and then 2 part-time or 5 part-time. We are not fully staffed yet, but we are the majority fully, almost fully staffed. And then we have 2 12-month security officers that stay year-round for the summer activities. And then, of course, in the safety plan, you'll see our response protocols. You'll see the incident commander, the chain of command, and who's involved and who's supposed to report different things, listed most of the district level cabinet staff, and then alternatives if necessary. And then the communications that go out to the different areas, the police department, fire department, our emergency staff, and then also our recovery. If it was an incident where we had to evacuate or something seriously happened, it also speaks to our where we reunify families and students. And then all the schools that are covered by the plan is in the plan as well. So, which of course includes this building as well. One thing I had presented before, and just to let the board know, and it's something that we could think about, that even in this building, the board also should do at least one kind of drill so that they're familiar if and when something was to happen during a board meeting. And that's just one thing that we haven't been able to lock down, but that is something that this board wants to be proactive to try to do for this school year. Any questions?
I just want to say, Mr. Wilson, when you were like the director of security, I went to the middle school and I couldn't even get past, like you, every step of the way, there was somebody there to guide me where I needed to go. I'm sorry, not the middle school, the high school. So I think that's awesome. And also for us having a plan too.
Right.
Anything can happen. So
Correct.
thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Anybody else? All right, hearing none, we appreciate your presentation,
All right.
Mr. Wilson.
All right, thank you.
Is there anyone here from the public who would like to speak on the district public safety plan? Hearing none, we will close this public hearing. Can I have a motion? Do we need a motion to close? Do we need a motion to close the public hearing? Can I have a motion to close our public hearing?
Motion.
All in favor? All right. Motion carries. We'll move on now to citizens' comments. Do we have anyone signed up? Is anyone here in the public who wants to speak? You sure? Okay, we will move on then. There is no superintendent report. So we're going to move on to our consent agenda. Are there any items on the consent agenda that needs to be pulled? All right, Karen. Yes. Yes, yep. We put everything back on. Anyone else? All right, so let's start with our consent agenda. Can I have a motion to pass items under section 7, consent agendas? Section 8, district clerk report. Section 10, personnel. Section 11, pupil personnel. Section 12, educational. Section 14, facilities. Section 15, finance and administration. And section 16, superintendent. Do I have a motion to approve? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any noes? Motion carries. Sorry about that. All right, we'll move on to our action items. We will start with action item 17.1, settlement agreement and release resolution 27-82. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
And I have a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Oh, actually, can I have a roll call?
Mr. Distal,
Aye.
Ms. Norwood,
Aye.
Ms. Chiarenza, Ms. McDonald. Aye. And Mr. Cummings.
Aye. We'll move on to the resolution. We'll move on to item 17.2, resolution authorizing the engagement of Louis Patek Esquire for an independent investigation, resolution 27-83. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
I have a second.
Second. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Wow. This is unheard of. All right, Mr. Mott. Superintendent comments.
We do, board members, and community have two memoriams. We do want to recognize 10.8, 10.9. Monica McIntosh, who served within the Poughkeepsie City School District as a health aide prior to her death on June 28, 2026. I know. Here. I definitely need it. So once again, Board President, thank you for the opportunity again to recognize two former members of Poughkeepsie City School District. We have a memoriam for Monica McIntosh, once again, who served in the Poughkeepsie City School District as a health aide prior to her death on June 28, 2026. 10.9, Arlene Fitzgerald also served in the Poughkeepsie City School District as a special education teacher prior to her death on July 24th, 2026. Can we all just take a few moments of silence to recognize our former colleagues? Thank you very much. So Superintendent remarks. So I want to recognize Miss Yolanda Wright. If you don't mind standing, let's give her a round of applause. She is going to be the interim principal at Krieger Elementary. Wish you nothing but the best there. Looking for you to build a team of warriors that will champion for the students and families of Poughkeepsie with our youngest learners, our primary kids, pre-K to 2. So all of our board members, community and staff, let's get behind Ms. Wright. It's a big job being principal today. A lot more different than it was even 5 years ago. I think Dr. Scott is there, can attest to that. So we want to recognize you. You may take your seat, ma'am, but thank you very much for taking on the challenge for this work. We are now approximately, 30 days or so away from the opening of school. Looking forward to that. Pardon me? To be exact, 27 days before the opening of school. And we are looking forward and working hard in preparation to receive all of our students, our teachers. There's a lot of capital improvement work taking place this summer. If you all didn't get a chance to see some of the videos we have recently done to share an update on the amount of capital improvement taking place at our schools, Clinton Elementary, looking good on the outside, new retainer wall, a lot of elevator shaft work taking place there, looking very nice. Likewise, at our middle school, you're going to be proud to see the work being done at our auditorium there. There's no more divider, just a really lovely open space for all of our middle schoolers. Likewise, the pool area, new tile, new color, new lights, a lot brighter, and of course, all the work taking place at our high school. So looking forward to all of our students and all of our faculties returning in 27 days to the renovations taking place. So once again, congratulations also and welcome for his first meeting. I'll end with this, our Deputy Superintendent, Mr. Jerron Wilson, to give him one more round of applause because this is his first meeting as Deputy Superintendent. And thank you again for your presentation this evening. And Mr. Board President, that concludes my comments.
No problem. All right, trustee Distal
No comments.
and trustee Fiorenza.
I just want to say that I'm loving the capital projects. I mean, just riding by and seeing, all the things that are being done is amazing. It's good to see the last superintendent and now this superintendent having the vision of fixing up our schools because they've been that way forever. So it's nice to see that it's going on and our kids can be in a nice place and just have somewhere to go and it be clean. And Ms. Wright, congratulations again. From Warren days to now, you've been amazing, so I'm sure you'll do well at Krieger. And Mr. Wilson, congratulations. I look forward to seeing you and Mr. Mott work together. You're educated, both of you, and I think that you can do well with coming up with ideas to improve on the district. That's all we want, which is the best thing for the kids. And that although we are board members, you guys are here to run the district. So we're gonna keep in accordance with policy 2160, where you can do your thing and make Poughkeepsie City's district great. Thank you so much. And the comments.
Trustee Norwood.
I just want to say I'm happy for the upcoming school year, all the changes, capital projects that's happening. I just want to say, Ms. Wright, congratulations. We worked well together throughout the years. Mr. Wilson, congratulations. And I just look forward to being champion for children that we're here for. Thank you. End of comments.
Thank you, Vice President McDonald.
Good evening, everyone. Just of course, piggybacking off everyone, congratulations to Mr. Wright and Mr. Wilson. I'm very excited for both of you. And yeah, congratulations. And we know that you're going to do a great job and we look forward to working with you. And I just want to say I'm very excited even with the capital projects and stuff, but I saw on social media the middle school auditorium, which I've always said needed. I'm so happy about that. The high school auditorium came out wonderful. I love it. It's beautiful. And now seeing that the middle school is getting there. So I'm excited about what's going on when it comes to just making our schools a good place for our kids to go. Then, it's exciting to see. And I'm looking forward to the upcoming school year. That's it for me.
And I'd like to echo everyone's sentiments here. I am excited for this upcoming school year. Ms. Wright, we are excited to see the growth. I am excited to see new young folks, new young people take the reins and really do some real good work. I think all last year we talked about how great the middle school was, and I'm hoping all this year we can talk about how great Krieger Elementary School is. Okay, so you're gonna have whatever support you need from the board, from the superintendent, and from his cabinet to make sure that happens. So please, where there's issues, let us know, let the superintendent know where we can support you. Because you being successful means that our children are going to be successful. And so we want to make sure that we can provide support to all our administrators, all our teachers, everyone that they need so that they can do the best job for our students. So kudos to you. Thank you for taking on this challenge because it is, it will be, but I think you're fit for it. So please take the bull by the horns and do your thing, okay? Capital projects look great. I often think about my days in middle school and all the mischief that I've done in that auditorium, and it's kind of sad to see the divider gone and go into my seat and seeing where I scribbled my name in with the pencil because it was still there. So I should actually ask to take that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But it's good to see that Poughkeepsie is finally going to look like a 21st century school, right? At that school, I was in middle school from 2001 to 2005, and that auditorium looked the same for when I was there. So it is great to know that these kids are going to get a nicer auditorium. Hopefully, we can do a lot more events in there, plays. Let's not get an auditorium not to use it. Let's get this auditorium to use it. Let's expand our arts so that we're not just paying for niceties, that we're actually paying for getting return on our investment. Is what I'll say. So I'm excited to see how we're going to use these new facilities. I've been saying since I've been on the board, I've been wanting to bring back swimming for our kids. And I'm hoping we can in the future do that with our new swimming facilities. I think I will leave. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I'm not sure if anybody, I guess give anybody else one more chance. Anybody else has anything to say? This is just so you community know, this is not gonna happen every board meeting. This is not, just so everyone knows, it won't be won't be 30-minute board meetings. But it's summer and it's light. And a lot of work is getting done. So yeah, I would like to make a motion. For our board members, a motion to go into executive section for an attorney-client privilege conversation. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. And we will head out to executive session. Thank you.